Hi everyone, so today I thought I would make a really simple video and something that you could just enjoy and relax. So I'd like you to all close your eyes if you found somewhere nice and comfortable and relax. Okay, you can do it anywhere. You might be sitting on a crowded bus with headphones in your ears, or maybe you're under a tree or in a tent in the rain. Maybe you're in a nice comfy bed or snuggled up with someone that you love. But anyway, I hope you enjoy. Okay, close your eyes and relax. Breathe in and out. Nice slow breath in and out. Repeat after me. I am my own I am. Nothing comes into me that is of an inferior nature. For I am the light, and so it is. I am all that I am. Nothing comes to me that is of an inferior nature. For I am the light, and so it is. I am all that I am. I am I. And breathe in and out. Relax. And I'm just going to do a quick cleansing for everyone. I cleanse the aura of the house. I cleanse it of any low vibrational entities. Dear ones, like a phoenix rising from the ashes, you are free now, free to leave the earth's vibration, free from pain, harm, or suffering, free from fear. You go to your own highest vibration. Okay. Continue to breathe in and out, relaxing. I want you to look inside your heart, or just put your hand where your heart is on your chest. I believe this is called the sacral chakra. Put your hand over your heart. Feel that area in your chest. Breathe in and out. Visualize a beautiful light. It can be whatever color makes you happy, makes you feel nice and content and loved. I normally choose a white light. Some people might choose gold or red or aqua and purple. Maybe pink's the color you choose. Or is it green? Does orange make you feel warm inside? Or yellow? What color do you love? Maybe it's a safe color that's like a lit up black, a galaxy, a Milky Way. Whatever it is, feel that. Now, see that safe color. It's going to be beautiful and turn to a lovely white, a glow, very bright, like the sun shining through clouds. It's so bright, so lovely. Looks like a portal to heaven. Absolutely divine. Now, I want you to picture that light just growing and growing, and so that light that's in your heart radiates out across your chest and gets bigger. It's like a big sphere. It's like your whole torso can fit into it. Then your whole vessel. A vessel, we all know, and I hope you know, that our souls are never ending. Our souls are true souls. That our beautiful vessels, our temples that we have here while we're on earth, they are shells, and it is our soul that is priceless. No one can put a price on a soul. Okay, so just radiate out. Picture the white light, so big. It goes like a womb, and you're a little baby inside a womb. It covers from your head down to your feet, and you feel very comfortable and content and lovely. Peaceful. You feel whole. And any hole you feels whole. It's like a portal within you, yet you're so fulfilled at the same time. You could go through a stargate and a wormhole and reach a distant star right now. You could even retreat inside yourself so fast that you think you're going to implode or go into a black hole, but it's not a black hole. It takes you to a beautiful destination, a safe and beautiful, enchanting, magical realm or subspace. And it's usually in the stars. Maybe it's in a realm looking over Earth, watching events fold or unfold. Maybe it's a space of creation where you're sitting and you're creating. Maybe it's somewhere where you can learn. You might be going back in time or forward in time. Where will you go? You can really go anywhere, but sometimes it's nice to see where you're being led. So, as an angel guides you, you start seeing some amazing, wondrous things, and you have a knowing within, a knowing everything that's going on that you needed to know. You know because you know this. You know, because you know this. Things just seem to fall into place, and all these answers to questions that you ponder come flooding intuitively into you. Instead of letting your brain decipher and work out all this information for you and process it, you just intuitively let the ancestors, past and present, the custodians of the earth, the caretakers of the earth, the cleaners and the healers and the makers of the earth, who are the custodians, and teach you and guide you and share with you wisdom, knowledge, connection. They weave in and out fine threads into your hair from theirs, and say, whether you're black or white or brown, yellow, purple, green or grey, whether you're blue or red or orange or a lizard in a type of a way, whether you feel like you're a unicorn or a fairy or an angel, maybe you feel like a robot sometimes, maybe you feel like you're a tiny little ant in the world, maybe you feel like you're too smart and knowledgeable to listen to a meditation that just lets your soul be guided by an angel to the destination which you're required to be. Maybe you're not sure. You're not sure whether you can trust. No matter what it is, you'll know what you need to know. The angel comes lovingly, in a protecting, loving, beautiful way, without judgment, without malice, without any intent but unconditional love for you, for your soul, because to her you are precious. You are so, so valuable. There is no price in the world that could put a number on your soul. Your soul is gorgeous. Your spirit wondrous. You are like a rainbow. You are like the stars. You are so, so loved. In her eyes, you're perfect. In her eyes, you are divinity. In her eyes, you are divine masculine and divine feminine. In her eyes, you are a child on the breast, being hugged and nurtured. In her eyes, you are a lover at the verge of ecstasy when you're about to climax. And that moment of warm embrace after. In her eyes, you are the beautiful currency of the water, of a river, of a running shower, of a little tiny creek, a little stream, a big ocean, a drop of water from the sky. Even if that drop of water has been created with radio frequencies and barium and silver oxide, sulfuric acid. Another word of what mortification means, whether that rain is from a roar from the sky, thunder and lightning that is true lightning, rain that is true rain of the free earth, true rain of the free earth that cannot be controlled. By anyone. The custodians take care of that. The custodians ensure that here we are able to learn, be guided and walked. The custodians, the true custodians. Now these custodians are from the dreaming. These custodians are from the sky. These custodians have all walked this walk many times before. They have lived lives of the Indigenous Australians. They do again and again and again. They have lived the lives of the Indigenous native people from the Americas and the African land, or the motherland, and Asia, and beautiful islands in Europe, and the Holy Land, which is the Middle East, which is whole. And you love, and you have all this love and knowledge, and you have no bias, no judgment or hate, no thoughts of judgment or anything, because there's no need. You just want truth that's within yourself. And the truth is, no matter what, you're loved. You have the power to create that love. You have the power to heal every cell within yourself, and free your mind, and free yourself from any cell within yourself, or an external cell for that matter. Because what is matter? Matter is manifested by man. But what is creation? Creation is divine. Creation is a gift. With the power of creation, it is so simple to manifest anything you desire. For you to manifest and do it in the best way possible. Think of something you wish that isn't of a selfish nature. Think of something you wish that isn't for personal gain. Think of something you wish that would make your inner child happy, or your grandfather or great-grandfather happy, or a stranger happy, or an angel happy. Maybe you might think about something that would make your dog happy or your cat happy. Something that would make a tree happy. Think of something like the water in the shower and a child blowing bubbles into their cup, making a vibrational sound as they blow the bubbles, maybe through a straw or through the cup, or maybe they're blowing bubbles in the bath, or they might be just making a nice song. Think about your inner child, and I'll share something about myself. I was a little girl, so picture me as a little girl. I'm sitting in the bath. Sometimes I was washing mud off because I used to go in the backyard when it was raining or after a sun shower and have a mud bath and make mud pies. I was free in the safety of my backyard, and I would slide around in the mud, and the skin and the soil embracing each other. My largest organ, my skin, and mud all over it, and the sensation between my toes, all over my body. And I'd laugh and feel content and happy and excited and joyous. The vibrational energy of a child playing in the mud, creating with the mud, making these mud pies, making food with mud, little balls with mud, just playing in the mud. I loved it so much. I loved mud. It was mud. It was detoxifying. It was healing. It was full of vitamins and minerals, microflora, these good germs, little tiny germs running around in the mud, living germs that helped build an immunity on my skin and connect me closer and closer to Mother Earth, my soul to the soil, just having fun. The negative ions of the earth, removing any harmful, positively charged free radicals from my body, and the beautiful connection with Gaia washing over me, loving energy from the moisture in the mud to the sunlight and vitamin D on my skin, and the internal knowledge or knowing that a child has that she is loved from God, that she comes from God, and I'd say in my mind's eye or in my heart, or I would feel I'd just sense, I'd just know intuitively, entirely, without doubt, that as that little 3, 4, or 5-year-old girl, I was who I was. I was that love and light, that I sat next to God in the sky, watching over the world in a beautiful white golden light filled place for the longest time. And many men would come and go. They would break bread and go and have supper. I would sit there next to God by my side and watch over the earth, watching over the children, watching over the oceans and trees, watching things change in front of my eyes, loving every beautiful part of creation, and having an uncontrollable urge and need to help where I could see help was needed, waiting for someone to call out to me so I could be of assistance, but helping wherever I could without the need for anyone to ask. I would just be there when I was needed and help. I sat with God and I heard a baby crying out, a beautiful baby. It was in Asia, so I said to God next to me, I have to go down now. And God said, no, wait, don't go yet. I said, no, I have to go now. Alright, yeah, I'll be back, I love you. And I embraced my father. I love you, I'd say, with the energy of my soul to ears. And quickly, I was one of those babies in a ring, like the cherubs and the cupids you see in paintings. I was one of those little angel babies in that little ring, watching over my parents, watching over the earth from above, getting a more intimate view and a more intimate overseeing of life, and waiting like a child who's skipping, about to jump into ropes held by 2 other children, doing double dutch or just a regular skipping with 1 rope, just waiting like the waves rolling for that right time, getting in sync and getting in the flow of the skipping, getting in to to the middle of that jump rope at the right time, so then I could skip. It was so fun in that jump room when you got in there at the right time. So nice, so fun. So as I waited for the flow and the cycle to be correct, I sat in those beautiful clouds in subspace, just a whisper, just a breath, just a thought away from my parents, from my mother and father, from the earth, from my people, from all beings, from all, but so close. I sat there, I watched my mother as a child, I watched my father as a child, I watched my mum riding horses. I watched her like a wild, beautiful, rebellious and kind, spirited, fiery child. I gave her shields where she needed them. I gave her comfort where she needed it. I gave her guidance and protection where she needed it. And I holded up veils, shield her where she needed it. I watched over my father as a small boy, and I watched him as he grew to a enormous size within his mother's womb. I watched, and I loved him. I watched as the birds would fly from the sky and land upon his hands and all around him when he was sitting with his brother in the bush, just connecting with nature, connecting and embracing. I hugged his heart every moment. I hugged his soul every moment. I loved him every moment. I embraced him every moment. And when suffering was upon him, I shielded him. I embraced him. I covered him. I endured for him and with him. I united. I held. I released. I stopped. I went. I felt. I eased. I enabled it to slide over his shoulders. I enabled him to rise above it. I held his hand for him to squeeze. I kissed it better in his soul. I made everything better. just by loving, just by unconditional love for my parents, loving their precious, wondrous, unique, amazing souls. I chose my parents. And like every child that is born, even though you may not remember it, we actually choose when we come here. We are all precious. We are all divine. We are all creation and capable of creation. We are God. We are the divine masculine and the divine feminine within our own souls. And if you want God, if you want to know the universe, if you want to connect with your ancestors, with the creators, by army we call Father, the Holy Father, by army we call him. If you want to connect and embrace and oversee or understand why understanding is a curse that was put on men so they don't get a complete view and knowing of what any situation is, because they're looking at it from a point of view as a child, a little child, like a 2 or 3-year-old, would look up at a table from the floor and not see what was on the table, only what was presented to them by a adult who was sitting at the table, seeing what was at the table. And yet, you have an overview, an over point of view. You have a insight which is of internal knowledge or knowing that these spell words and trickery are deceptive in nature, mainly made, not created, but they were made to make humans have a hard time to ascend to a higher vibrational frequency when the earth came to a point in the near future where the stars all lined up and the energy lifts so high and vibrates so fast that we're able to easily ascend to our highest vibration, when we are easily able to see interdimensional beings, our star family, which is our future selves, coming back to us because they come from the near future where, unlike the conditions of the third dimension, 3-dimensional Earth, they are not bound. They are not bound by the restraints which we place on our own minds of time and space. If we just release for a second the concept of time, because there's no time, they come to us whenever. They could come to us last week. They could come to us last year. They could come to us last life. They could come to us last second. No. Space. We think about how far away we are, especially currently when this recording is taking place. There is a deception tool being used to harvest fear and lower vibrations of people to make and manifest into matter, which is something that people think matters, and that creates it as a 3D solid form just through manifestation alone, or creation, because we have the power to create. So by thinking about corona, you're actually turning it into something real when it's not anything to worry about at all. I'm gonna end this recording in a second, but I just want you to remember that if you let any binds and chains just snap, crack, rip open, or an angel could come down with a sword and whack at the chains, the bondage, release you, enable you to be free of mind, free of spirit, and free to know within yourself all that you need to guide you to where it is you desire. Are you in the stars? Are you in a spaceship or an ark? Has your soul family just appeared to you? Have the solutions to a problem just came up in front of you and you went, wow, I now know what I needed to know. Whatever it may be, you are love, you are light, you are whole. You are all that there is. Nothing can come to you that is of a lower vibration. For you are the love and the light, and so it is. You are. I want you to say it like this. I am all that I am. Nothing can come to me that is of a lower vibration, for I am the light, and so it is. I am all that I am. I am divine. I am loved. I am perfection. I am all that I am. Nothing can come to me that is of a lower vibration, for I am the light, and so it is. I am all that I am. I am peace. I am power. Any low vibrational entity is burnt up in a fire from the fire entities, like a phoenix rising from the ashes. The ill intent or the trickery or deception or fear that they tried to create was burned away into ash, and the love and the light and the beauty and the power is manifested or transmutated or evolved into something beautiful. So as much as they try to come into your beautiful vessel, the fire entities appear instantly and burn any of that away, and they burn like a fire of cleansing ripping through the bush, a fire of cleansing burning a cremated body, a fire of cleansing, of a smoking ceremony, a fire from a candlelight, a fire within your soul, a fire like a spark of light. The fireflies glow, and fire, warm fire, a campfire, 2 campfires, laying in between 2 campfires, looking up at the beautiful stars above, trees, beautiful trees, hundreds and hundreds and some thousands of years old, all around you. While you're connecting with Gaia, you're on the beautiful earth. It's beautiful and sacred. You can hear clap, clap, clap. It's the sound of clapping sticks. It's the elders. They're clapping the sticks and they're singing a song right next to you. They're singing a song, a vibrational song. It's beautiful. It's just what you need. It's soothing to your soul. You hear the singing, and the children are singing too, and the grandfathers and the fathers and the young men who are reincarnated as well, and their old souls and their wise souls. The youngest of the children is also the oldest of the children, and they're sitting there and they're singing these vibrational songs, lifting and protecting and nurturing you, smoking away anything that shouldn't be there, brushing it off with branches, chasing it away, and lifting your soul, loving and nurturing it, and connecting you to Gaia. They're removing any toxicness from you. They're removing any toxic, just like the yucky fluoride that was put in the tap water to try and calcify your pineal glands, and the fluoride that was put in the Colgate toothpaste, and the toxins of the vaccines, and the vibrations of the 5G towers, and the trance and hypnosis that was used with tele-live vision. It's all transmutated into television of love and truth. And through Gaia, you start watching Gaia TV and finding things that lift your soul, or you go to YouTube and you find things that are actually putting you in a better place. Some things that are making you feel and learn good and true things. Things that enlighten your soul, not things that manifest a false perception of reality that the controllers wish you to perceive, because they already know that you, and you alone, and you with the power of many, can make anything possible if you just create it in your mind and manifest it. And do you know how easy it is to create? It's an easy process. Think about something. I want you to think about a tree. Just visualize a tree. Think about a tree. Think about a tree. That is how easy it is to create thought, and it's there. Thought. So just create something, whatever it is an angel. Big angel right there. A big angel with a big sword. Whoa, that angel's huge and very, very protective of you. That big angel put shields all around you. And that big angel has a sword of light and healing that slides right through you and heals anything inside you that may be worrying you. It might be a calcified pineal gland, it might be a blocked chakra, it might be cancer, it might be corona, or whatever you're worried about. Could be fear and worry itself. Could be the unknowing. Whatever it is, that angel has taken care of it. That angel's got your back. That angel grabs you and lifts you. And it takes you on an adventure and a journey of wherever you desire, wherever you need to be. Beautiful, loving, and wondrous. You feel every single part of your soul and your vessel just become complete and protected and healthy and healed. It is done, it is done, it is done. It is done, it is done, it is done. You are healed. You are complete. You are disease-free. You are free of any illness. Your telomeres have capped. Your DNA sequences are restored to the vitality of when they were at their best. You have forevermore got wisdom and knowledge, like the wisdom of your your water, your sacred water, which is ultra filter patrate, which is water filtered through your kidneys from the blood within yourself. It's your own body's blood. It's the blood of Jesus. It's the blood of the divine. It is the blood of your ancestors, and it is the blood of your great 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 grandchildren. It is the blood that flows like rivers and creeks and streams. That is the blood, the menstrual blood of your great 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 grandmother before they conceived your great great grandmother. It is the blood of your daughter on her first period. It is the blood that you bleed from your nose when you wake up after a visit from your star family. It is the blood that Jesus bled for you. Jesus in the sky, in the stars. The crucifix in the stars. All of the stories you heard in mythology start to make more sense when you look into the stars. All the indigenous dreaming, when you look into the stars. Christianity makes more sense when you look into the stars. More sense, more sense, more sense. You sense more. You sense much, much more. You have so much common sense because it is so common to have sense. You sense so much. You sense all. You are a sensational sensor. You are not a sheep. You are not a sheeple, because a shepherd has found you like a frog found by a princess, or a toad found by a princess, and kissed you. And you've turned into a wolf. Oh, a powerful, strong wolf. Smart, beautiful, man's best friend type of a wolf. Or you have just turned into a wolverine, or a werewolf, or maybe you turned into the cutest little puppy that's so adorable. Maybe you're not a dog person, maybe you're a cat person and you've turned into a big giant blue cat. Maybe it's a sphinx, one of those really amazing sphinxes. Maybe it's a sphinx like the actual sphinx in Egypt. Maybe it's a sphinx like a strong warrior. Or maybe it's a shape that makes you feel safe. A circle that goes on forever and ever. A sphere that we started at the start of this meditation. Or a triangle. The power of 3. Or the shape of a rainbow serpent, full of energy and love and protection, creating mountains and rivers, and shaping the earth every step of creation, picking up energy and transmutating it, washing away 5G towers and washing away buildings and washing away anything that wasn't forever, anything that needed to be cleansed, just as the fire cleansed. Rainbow Serpent picks up anything that needs to be picked up that might have been forgotten, because you're never really forgotten. Picks it all up and puts it where it needs to be. It washes clean, just like in the baptisms, when your sins being washed away. It washes it away, just like when you have a bath and you have a wash, just like the mud bath I told you at the start of the story. 8AD, yeah, I remember now. So, I was a little girl in the bath, blowing bubbles in the bath, enjoying my bath. I loved it. I didn't like showers that much sometimes because water would get in my face, and that wasn't a nice feeling, but I loved blowing those bubbles in the bath. I'd sing to my cups of water. I'd sing to the water in the bath. Sometimes I was washing off mud, sometimes it was blood I was washing off when I tried to rescue a cat that the dogs were trying to get. Picked it up from the dogs. A brave little girl, saving a wounded cat. The same little girl that found a baby bird in the backyard and embraced it. The same baby girl that would play with clumps of mowed grass outside in the sunshine on the earth, alone, rather than run off and play with my siblings and all of our toys. Just happy being the same little girl that's best friend was a horse, who used to share my McDonald's cheeseburgers with my horse. Then when I found out that meat was from animals, I cried and refused to eat it. The same little girl that was scared, so scared of the gurgler, which was that sound that the drain made when that tornado of water went sucking down into the drains. So scared of that sound. I would run and scream. That scared me so much. I knew I'd have to pull the plug out and quickly get out of that room. So scared of the gurgler. But when I was older, I'd sing these beautiful frequency songs down that drain, down drains, into showers, into waters, at water, just into the air, which has water in it, molecules of water in the air, molecules of water within ourselves. And I would sing these vibrational energy songs of connection and healing. These songs. Yes. Now, you can picture that sphere of light getting bigger and bigger and bigger and filling the whole room and the whole universe. knowing that that is unconditional love. It is protection, it is safety, it is kindness, it is satisfaction and desire. It is everything you need it to be and want. And that light is within you, and you are that light, and you are everything that you need. Everything else is illusion. It's an illusion that will bring you back to love. Just ponder on that. And when you're done, I want you to think about yourself, resting your head wherever it may be, or feel the seat on the bus against your butt, or feel the smooth sides or the smooth surface of the glass you're looking out of when you're still in this starship watching over the planet. Oh, how did I get here? Whatever it is, wherever you are, enjoy it, embrace it. You are amazing. So say it once more. I am all that I am. Nothing comes to me that is of an inferior nature, for I am the light, and so it is. I am all that I am. Nothing comes to me that is of an inferior nature, for I am the light, and so it is. I am peace, I am power, I am all that there is. Thank you.